Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content. So if any of that does sound interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button in the bottom corner, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to grab yourself a nice cup of something caffeinated. I know that caffeine gets me through the day, but hopefully it also gets you through the day, or maybe you're not an addict to caffeine, but over here on the Caffeinated Hustle, all I do, I swear, is drink caffeine. But anyhow, on today's video, we will be setting up the second half of August. So August 15th through August 31st. If you're new around here, I do create budgeting content using the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. Yes, I do know that she has formally released her new budget workbook, but I haven't quite decided if I'm actually going to order it or not. I really like the way I got mine printed last year. This is now I own the PDF version. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning would be to have to get a whole new workbook when I could just get it reprinted for honestly like the exact same price and help a small business, even though the Budget Mom is a small business, but the other business is a little smaller. So I don't know, I haven't really quite decided. Anyhow, not the purpose of this video here today. So on this video, again, we're setting up the first or the second half of August. So we're going to start with the W-2. So my W-2, I did receive $3,105 for my paycheck. So that was $1,801 plus $1,304. So $1,801 was my regular W-2 paycheck, but I'm also in a sales role, so I get commission. So $1,304 was the additional commission that I received. So we've got that, and then we have side hustle, which was $240, and then we also have some payback that I'm expecting, or I have in my Venmo, is $35. So grab the calculator here. If we add that up, we've got 3,105 plus 240 plus 35 gives us $3,380 in total monthly inflow for these 2 weeks of August. Now, for the commission rules, I've normally been putting all of my commission towards saving for a house. You'll see as we go through this that that's changed a little bit here because I've got some other expenses, but we're going to go dive right into that. So for fixed expenses, we've got rent, which is due on the 1st, and I'm budgeting $400 for that. For utilities, I'm actually budgeting $100 this 2 weeks for utilities there. And then Spotify, let's see, Spotify, forget what Spotify is due, but it's $11. I think this is due on the 16th. I should say 15th, because obviously we're in the second half of the month here. But for utilities, let's backtrack a little bit. My roommates, so I have two roommates. One of them hasn't moved in yet. So the other part of the utilities for this month is going to be split between just two roommates instead of three. So I'm trying to save a little bit more to cover that extra expense as needed until that new roommate moves in. And then I also picked up some bills from my old roommate moving out that I'm now in charge of, and then I get money back from my roommates. So that's all going to be done through a different account. So you probably won't see those transactions on here, but I just want to create that buffer in that account so it's easier to navigate. So then we have student loan. We're going to do that on the 15th as well, and that's going to be $300. And then we have Peacock, which is due. I got to get my bare bones budget worksheet. 1 minute. Okay, I got my bare bones budget worksheet. I'm like, when do all of these things due? Okay, Peacock is due on the 21st, and that is, of course, what did we say? How much is it? Peacock, $6 now. Actually, I think it's still $5, to be honest. So Peacock, $5. LA Fitness, which is due on the 24th, is $50. And then we have Acorns. This is my investing. So how many Wednesdays do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. So it's actually going to be $60 for Acorns, and this is variable. Then we have therapy, which I believe we just have one Thursday over here. One, okay. So that is $25 is my copay. And then car insurance is $65, and I just do that on the 15th, to be honest. And then boxing gym, I'm going to write it, but we are not going to pay it, because if you remember when we closed out this budget, the first half of August, I was off by 190 because somehow I double paid my boxing gym. So I'm just gonna cross it off, but I don't want to forget about it when I like reference this budget in the future. So let's add up all of the fixed expenses for the first half of, or excuse me, oh my gosh, why do I keep saying that? The second half of August here. Okay, we've got 400 plus 100 plus 11 plus 300 plus 5 plus 50 plus 60 plus 25 plus 65 gives us $1,016 in fixed expenses. Now we need to take the 3,380, the total monthly inflow, minus the 1,016, gives us 2,364. 2,364. Now for variable expenses, we've got grocery, which I'm budgeting 100 for. Eating out, I'm budgeting 125 for. I've been doing okay with eating out. Gas and car. I am gone for a little bit of this, so I'm only going to budget 55, which normally I budget 50, but gas has gone up a lot, so it just is what it is. And then we have investments, which is in addition to the acorns, got 25. And then fun and entertainment, we are budgeting 100 for. I'm gonna get rid of this bare bones budget worksheet because we're good. That was just for the fixed expenses. And then we have holiday, I'm budgeting 50. Self-care, budgeting 50 also. Miscellaneous, gonna budget 50. Travel and vacay, 50 also. Lots of 50s today. And then pets, our usual $35. So let's add all of that up. We got 100 plus 125 plus 55 plus 25 plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 35 gives us 640. Now we take 2,364 minus 640 gives us 1,724. So 1,724. Okay, so for sinking funds, obviously we have 1,724 left over. So I have gotten myself into some credit card debt, unfortunately. And so normally all side hustle income goes towards sinking funds and all commission has been going towards like extra savings towards a house. But because I have too much credit card debt that I really want to pay off so I don't get charged any interest, I'm going to change that around a little bit, probably for the next couple of paychecks. And I really don't know how I got into so much credit card debt. It's like, instead of putting it on my debit card, I put it on my credit card. Like for food, like $50 here and there. And like that adds up like really quickly if I'm not like making sure I'm paying it off right away. I've been doing a lot better like now that I've been more conscious about it. But for a little bit there, like I wasn't really paying attention, and that's not very healthy for my budget. And I don't really want to carry credit card debt into pretty much Q4 because that's when all my student loan payments start coming back due. So for this sinking funds, I'm only going to budget $100 and we're going to do deductibles. And this is literally just everything that is important that I put money into. So we've got deductibles, we have medical expenses, I'm putting 25 into, and then 2024 vacay, because every budget I've saved $35 for this. So that should add up to 100. So then that will leave us with 1624 left over. So the bulk of my debt is on my Alaska Airlines credit card. So I'm going to put 1,000 towards my Alaska Airlines credit card. In my Discover credit card, I'm going to put 300 towards. And my Victoria's Secret credit card, my sister paid me for this actually, so it's just $60 because she's an authorized user. But that's $60 that I needed to pay. So 1,000, excuse me, plus 300 plus 60 gives us $1,360. It would have been way nicer to put all of that towards a house savings fund, but that's just not the reality. I've been a little bit irresponsible and I'm definitely beating myself up for it, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I can't go back and change the past. I can only, try to put systems in place for the future here. So for the house, I'm going to put the rest of the remaining after the extra debt, which is $264. I wanted to put something because it is important to me that this commission goes towards the house. Obviously, like the commission, like I've already spent the money, I've already paid for these things on my credit card. So I did have some enjoyment factor to it, but I should have been smarter to realize that I shouldn't have been putting that on my credit card, and I should have been more conscious about how much is in my bank account. So I need to stop relying on my credit card, or being more conscious about what I've been putting on it. So this is really the budget that we have to work with for the second half of August. I hope you guys are doing well in all of your budgeting adventures. I know I've been few and far between with my videos here. It's just been very crazy in my life, but I appreciate each and every one of you for watching these videos. Stay strong, stay consistent, keep up with your budgets, and you too can be on your path to financial freedom, just like I am on my way to financial freedom. It's not anywhere soon, but eventually in the future, as I cross my fingers here. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video real soon. Bye, everyone.